So Jake Paul had a fight with AJ. He lost. He got his jaw broken in 2 places. Ouch. You know what I mean? The punch that stopped the fight was a hell of a punch. I can't lie. That was a hell of a punch. And proper boom. And he went down. Down goes Jake Paul. Down goes Jake Paul. And yeah, I could imagine how uncomfortable that was. And he's had to have surgery. He said the surgery went well. That's what he said. That's the reports. And it's a couple of days before Christmas. So he's drinking liquid turkey. You know that good old liquid turkey? Yeah, that's him now. Liquid turkey. And but listen, I rate him. I'm not even making fun. I rate him. Many people, they wouldn't even dare get in the ring. They will talk a good game, but they're not. Look, there's actual boxers, legit boxers, that's had amateur fights and all this other stuff. They haven't fought AJ. They haven't got in the ring to fight AJ. So yeah, like we can't really say too much about Jake Paul and what he did. Do you know what I mean? Like, so we have to respect him. We have to rate him. Do you know what I mean? Because there's some boxers, again, as I say, that haven't. But he's already talking about fighting. He's already talking about fighting Canelo, and it's like, my gosh, relax, easy, relax. Like, we're gonna go to Canelo now. You know, how do we know that? Because Canelo can punch. I'm not saying he's got heavyweight punch power, but he's got respectable punch power. Do you know what I mean? So him, you know, we saw what he's done to a couple of people, what Billy done to Billy Joe and stuff. So, like, I don't know, like, I rate the ambition, man. I respect the ambition. But this is, sometimes we need to kind of put health first. And, you know, you haven't even checked out the state of your jaw once it's healed. Do you understand? Like, we need to check out the state of your jaw once it's healed. When it heals, then maybe we can go back to the drawing board. But you know what makes me laugh? What makes me laugh about the whole situation, right, is that Donald Trump has spoken about it and says, you know what, I commend Jake Paul's courage. And it's like, Donald, you're too invested in everything. Like, hey, haven't you got a job to do, Donald? Like what are we, how do you have all this time to do all of this, Donald? That's it. Like, yo, DT, yo, easy, relax, DT. Like, can't be doing everything at the exact same time, DT. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, listen, Jake Paul, he's at it again. And, you know, he's a marketing genius. You can't hate on the kid. Like, you can't hate on him. You know what I mean? Like, he's about his business and he knows how to market. And he wants to be in the headlines and to be spoken about, and that's what it is. That's what it is of this day and age. You know what I mean? It's the information age, the marketing age, the social media age, all of these different ages. But he he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. And listen, what he did, listen, he put on an amazing show. He showcased, you know, some of the best female boxers. He's getting some of the best female boxers the best pay ticket that they've ever got. Do you know what I mean? The best purses and wages. Like, so we can't really hate on the guy for what he's done for boxing. Do you know what I mean? And is he gimmicky? Yeah, but he's actually putting in work. You know, you can see that he's got some ability there. You know, he's got some ability. Like, you can see it, because there's many other boxers that if they was to jump in the ring with him, it ain't gonna go good. Do you know what I mean? It ain't gonna go good. So yeah, I rate what he's doing. I can't lie. From a marketing and business perspective, look what he's managed to do in 5 years. You know, that's we gotta rate him like that. I try my best not to see the negative in situations or people. I try my best to see the positive, and the positive I can say is that, you know, he's got his level of marketing and being remaining relevant is top notch, second to none. You know what I mean? So, you know, a few of us can learn from that. But the fact that Donald Trump commented, like, to me, that's crazy. Like, the fact that Donald's got time for this, you know what I mean? But yeah, just ending the video for you. That was a funny one for me, guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace. Ricardo from Pretty Slick Rick TV. We out.